Hey Eastview, you're watching The Flash. I'm Andrew and this is Sophie.
So how about that weather today, Andrew? Pretty cold, huh?
Definitely. Pretty sure I froze walking to school. But that wind won't blow you away like Aria S will.
Oh yeah, I heard she's pretty amazing.
Well, Laura went out to give us the inside scoop on this violinist prodigy.
Aria Styles is a senior at Eastview, but also a very talented musician.
I've been playing violin for 13 years and I started when I was 5. I started because my 2 older sisters played violin and my mom was a piano teacher.
She practices 2 to 4 hours a day, which pays off when she performs in big competitions.
I recently won the lacrosse Rising Stars competition in La Crosse, Wisconsin, where I did the prelims and finals in the same day, and I won first prize, and I was chosen to perform with the La Crosse Symphony Orchestra as a soloist.
With a lot of her time spent playing violin, she manages to stay involved at school as well by participating in choir, select chambers, and cross country, where she was the senior captain. Her future looks bright as she hopes to attend Belmont University with a music major. Come support Aria on February 4th for her solo performance in lacrosse. Signing off for The Flash, this is Laura.
Wow, such talent. Aria will surely go far in her musical endeavors. Thanks, Laura.
Aria isn't the only one with talent around Eastview. Leah went out to show us about the JV dance squad.
This year, our varsity dance team has been powering through their winter season with many first-place finishes. And right alongside them, the junior varsity team has had a very successful season as well.
One thing that makes us different from other teams is that our JV is just as important as the varsity. We both compete basically the same amount, and we put just as much hard work into our JV team as our varsity team does.
Not many other schools can say that their JV dance team can be compared to other schools' varsity teams.
This year at Lake Conference, our JV team in jazz, they had scores high enough to place and beat some of the other varsity teams in our conference.
And our JV kick team's really strong, and it's always gotten first place, and they're really fun to watch. They're just as good as our varsity team. A lot of people mistake our JV team for our varsity team.
Because the junior varsity team has a lot of young talent already, it means a bright future for LDT.
I think we have a really strong JV program, and it's really important because then we'll have a strong varsity team when we all move up.
With high hopes for the rest of their winter season, the JV team will continue to work hard and succeed just as much as the varsity team. Signing off for The Flash, this is Leah.
Thanks, Leah. Good luck on the rest of your season, girls.
Another activity that also has a bright future is the speech team. Hoping to do as well as last year, Isabelle got the story.
There are lots of Eastview students involved in speech. However, many of us are unaware of the inner workings.
There's 2 types of categories. There's interp and there's PA. Interp is where you give some sort of story as a speech. There's a category that's literally storytelling, like the 3 Little Pigs.
These categories of speech are much more audience-pleasing. It includes all comedy and role-playing. All other categories are public address,
which is more political, or you can just do more debatey type stuff. But it's not all debate, is the point.
With so many different categories, the judging can be a little complicated.
In rounds, there are typically 6 or 7 competitors, and depending on how well you do, you get ranked 1 through 5, and there's 3 5s, which is kind of confusing. But if you do the best in that round, you get a 1.
To improve their scores, the team follows a practice schedule.
Typically, outside of tournaments, you need to commit to maybe 1 or 2 practices a week. It really depends on the category. And then there's the occasional team meeting as well.
Eastview's speech team is very successful every year with its wide variety of talent. Every year, a handful of students goes off to nationals. And to start off the competitions, they'll have their first tournament this weekend at Chanhassen. So wish them all luck. Signing off for The Flash, this is Isabelle.
I never knew how much hard work it takes to put on a good performance. Good luck and keep it up.
I wonder if people watch our show.
Of course they do. You know what happens when you don't watch The Flash.
Oh yeah, stay tuned for the credits, Eastview.
If you know it's good for you.
If you don't watch The Flash, then you're misinformed. When you're misinformed, you'll fail your math test. When you fail your math test, you get heated. When you get heated, you go blow off steam. When you blow off steam, you think you're tough. When you think you're tough, you think you can push other people around. When you think you can push other people around, you challenge Chad. When you challenge Chad, you end up crying in the nurse's office. Don't end up crying in the nurse's office. Watch The Flash, Eastview.